I feel like I wasn't here that long ago, but we are back at Panda Express because they dropped a new crispy sesame shrimp and beef. So you know we had to drop what we're doing and tried it out today. Now we got the trimmings at Panda Express and just walk in there and get a dish. So I got a bigger plate. I also had a little thing with the orange chicken. I saw a video about it that I wanted to try something as well. But let's give you the internet definition of the crispy shrimp and beef. According to their website, the crispy tempura battered shrimp and fried beef pieces are tossed in Panda Express's savory, slightly sesame sauce, along with string beans and peppers, all topped with sesame seeds. They must have, oh, no, they're on there. Now, as a person who tries to be as thorough as possible, I apologize if you are a person who watches my content every day, but I do really appreciate it. Always have to give my disclaimers. Said this yesterday, but I got a little bit of a cold, so I sound congested in my nose. I can't really breathe through my nose. It's fine. I know people got health experts. Oh, you should. This happens when seasonal changes and stuff. It's perfectly okay. If I sound nasally for the next couple of days, that's just what it is. Other than that, I feel fine, but you know how it goes, man. Allergies and all that other good stuff. Also, I'm wearing my sunglasses because I'm sitting in front of this wall. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm sitting in front of this wall right now, and it's like the sun is kicking off this thing like a mirror. It's like, 1 in the afternoon right now. I just came from the tattoo place, so it's bright as hell over here. Anyway, let's get into this. I already described what the crispy shrimp, these names are too long. I already described the crispy sesame shrimp and beef. These names are getting way too long. All these companies, can you come out with like 2-word names? Everything is like 6, 7 names. It's ridiculous at this point. Funny story. I'm sorry, man. You get 3 pieces of shrimp and 5 pieces of beef. The lady in front of me was mad as hell because she only got 3 pieces of shrimp. And she was like, you only gave me 3 pieces of shrimp. And the people behind the counter were like, I can show you the recipe book. That's what we have to give. So they do count them. So that should be company wide. But let's try this out. This feels like Panda Express's greatest hits. It's not a bad thing, just an observation. But let me get in here again. The green beans, the shrimp, the beef. Give me the damn green bean. They don't want to give me green. There we go. A little bit of the lo mein. Some people are just get to the point, bro. Do I like this? Yes. Why do I like this? I hope you're a person who likes the why, because that's what we do here. This, like I said, feels like Panda Express's greatest hits. I'm going to show you some stuff. This is their walnut shrimp. Honey walnut shrimp. The tempura batter and everything is the same there. The beef is fried beef, similar, not similar, but what their Beijing beef is. So imagine if you took those 2 dishes and then tossed them in a spicy sauce and then added green beans to it. And that's what you have. It's got a little kick to it. Nothing too crazy. Let's do, a lot of people don't like this, but let's do a little hot mustard on my rice. That's how I do it. A little bit. I got to put it in the bag because I don't want to drop that. And the chili sauce on that lo mein or chow mein or whatever they call it. It looked like lo mein to me. I'm calling it lo mein. And hopefully I don't spill this all over my damn car. It's not as hot as the really hot orange chicken that they had a little while back. They did the super spicy. But I was still filming that entire thing with my glasses. I didn't realize it. So they only film at 3 minutes in a clip. It got so hot in my car, my glasses said, hey, glasses need to cool off. I had to stop filming for a second. All right. Ooh, the hot mustard, man. Their rice and lo mein is so bland. But if you chuck some sauces on it, which is what I think like the way you're supposed to do it is, it's not bad. There's a pepper. I was looking for one. I did get a double plate, so I got 2 orders of the crispy sesame beef and shrimp. These names, man, does not roll off the tongue. So I got 6 pieces of shrimp. And for my third, I got the honey walnut shrimp. And now that I'm looking, I ate one and there's 5 left. They really do give you 3 shrimp. Give me egg roll. This is the chicken egg roll. Sweet and sour. I don't know why I got this. I never liked them and they're too mushy. So instead we'll do the chili sauce. There we go. On the Rangoon, which I have incorrectly called crab Rangoons 40 times, but this cream cheese Rangoon, there's no crab in it. Do I think this is the dish that you need to get? I'll be honest, not necessarily. And the main reason behind that is if you ordered Beijing beef and the honey walnut shrimp and you just put them on the same plate, you'd get something very similar. The only difference is for my spicy people. It's spicier than the Beijing beef. And that's really it. Everything else about it is pretty similar. But I will admit, as a person who doesn't go to Panda Express unless I'm trying something, this is pretty good. Panda Express has been pretty scrutinized over the last couple of years. I feel like people are really starting to call it like either overpriced or it was better when it was just in the malls or they changed their recipes. I never really ate at Panda Express to begin with, so I don't have a lot to go off. You know? I didn't grow up eating at Panda Express. I did hit up mall food court stuff, but there was no Panda Express in my mall. There was only like those like one-off places. So I don't know if it was better back then. This isn't something that I'm really versed in, but I do believe you. I saw a video on Shorts, on YouTube Shorts, the other day, and it was someone who was really angry about Panda Express, which is why I'm segueing into this, by the way, as I continue to stuff my face. He said he was a lifelong Panda Express fan, and he said Panda Express's orange chicken now sucks. So I got their orange chicken with their chow lo mein. He said they changed the recipe. I don't have anything to go off except for when I tried it 2 years ago and maybe a couple of times in my life, but I just wanted to see something. Does it suck? It tastes the same as I remember it. But what he said was they no longer make their sauce in-house and they use like pre-packaged stuff. So the sauce doesn't taste the same. I don't have anything to go off of, but for people who are like lifelong Panda Express eaters, can you drop in the comment section? Has the sauce changed? Is it that much worse? I'm sure it's worse. Is it that much worse? And my question is this. That could be a good thing for worse locations. Not really a question, more of a statement. Now, uniformity across locations is something that a lot of chains don't have. For example, a place like Chick-fil-A is very uniform. No matter what Chick-fil-A I go to, for the most part, the quality control is the same. Whether you like it or don't like it, if I go to a Chick-fil-A in New Jersey and I try one in, say, Michigan, they're usually pretty similar. When I go to a place like Burger King, there's two near me and one is significantly different. Popeyes also has that problem. Popeyes is like location to location, you don't know what to expect. But if they make the sauce in a bottle and send it there, it's the same sauce everywhere no matter where you go. Now the cooks may be different, but the sauce will be the same. So which one's worse? If you had a good location, it probably sucks. But if you had a bad location, it might taste better. I know why they do it. It's going to cost them less. It's the same reason you get 3 shrimp. They got everything budgeted to a T, and they're trying to squeeze as much money as possible out of everybody. There's been a lot of articles that have come out recently about certain food suppliers. One is named Cisco Foods. And if you look it up, they do supply the large majority of chains. So you're pretty much eating the same chicken. That's why you'll be like, oh, this chicken tastes like that chicken, or this sauce tastes like that sauce, because it all comes from the same place. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the exact same, because they do make different recipes and different types depending on who they're supplying. I'm going to give you another example a lot of people don't know about. All of the major pizza chains, their cheese comes from the same place, but the cheese is different. They all have the same supplier, but they all make a different request for a different type of cheese blend from that supplier. So it's not the same cheese, but it does come from the same place. So that could be pretty detrimental or good depending on where you are. But I just wanted to check in with this one. This one's a pretty straightforward review. Panda Express usually is because there's only like one thing out. So these videos tend to turn more into like just yappy mukbang type of videos. Overall, Panda Express for me is okay. I think that's pretty good. I love the spice level on it, but I just personally don't think Panda Express does anything special that makes anybody go out of their way to get it. Their fans will like this because, like I said, it's a mix of the stuff that they always have. And I feel like it's like a greatest hits, which is what a lot of chains are doing now because they don't have to change or order anything new in order to come out with something that's limited edition. Taco Bell's notorious for that, so that you can buy it. That's why they're like, oh, just put the beef in this type of nachos and then add this cheese. It's already there. They're just making something different. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to check in. Super busy day. This is another one that was highly requested. I see all the comments about Arby's. I said it in one of the videos, and I'm going to say it again. Arby's is an hour drive for me. Driving in New Jersey, where I live in Bergen County, on Route 80, at any time during the week, that would make that like a 2.5 hour trip. So when I go to Arby's, every time I do an Arby's video, if you probably noticed, they're always on the weekends. Because I actually have to set time aside to do that. And much easier for me on the weekends. This is a pomegranate pineapple. I forgot to try it, but I got it. It cost $3 and change, and it only comes in large. I completely forgot. I like the fact that this isn't that sweet. I thought it was going to be sweet as hell. It's really not. I've been drinking this energy drink this whole time, so I never tried it. But not very sugary. It's more just straight up fruit juice, which I like. So not bad from that. But like I said, I'm kind of trying to keep my voice and everything on a snap count because I can't breathe through my nose. So I appreciate y'all for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. More content, many hand signs. They made it to YouTube.